Oh, it's 6 AM. I woke up at 5:30 this morning, which is not unusual actually for me. But yeah, I've got this really terrible cold. I'm sure I look gorgeous this morning. I started on Sunday feeling a bit crap, and it was somewhat inevitable because Stuart has actually been ill for about 3 weeks. So I was kind of waiting for it to hit me, because it just usually takes somebody to breathe near me and I get sick. And yeah, Sunday I felt terrible. Yesterday I felt not great, but I didn't leave the house. But I did start doing some organising in the house. I think I mentioned last week we're swapping some rooms around. And I did start that yesterday, and I worked really hard. And I was kind of alright, I just felt a bit bleh. And then last night, I had obviously done too much, and last night I just felt really shocking again and went to bed and slept. Woke up a couple of times, but slept alright until 5:30, and then I was like, ugh. I don't know about you, but when I wake up, I usually just have to get up. I can't sort of lie there and try and sleep. I probably will go back to sleep later, but yeah, I'm up. Oh. Ooh. That'll do it. Nice. Where are you going?
I don't know, cinema.
What are you going to see at the cinema?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't we go there and stop for one on the way?
Oh, you're very close. We're in Dalston, and we're going to see
Debbie Does Dallas.
Who's That Girl? The Madonna film from 1987 at the Rio Cinema. Stuart's never heard of it. He's in for a treat. Tell me what you thought of Who's That Girl?
So it was complete and utter trash, but I guess like peak trash, where it loops back round again and it becomes really like watchable.
And what did you think of Madonna's acting abilities?
Stunning. Stunningly bad.
And what did you think of Madonna's eyebrows?
Well, a bit like this really.
Very similar.
I liked her second nose more than her fifth, to be fair.
Okay. I've come to meet a friend Matt, who's behind the camera, and we're going to have a little walk into the West End, a little autumnal walk. And I just thought I would tell you about my look today. So these shoes are ASOS. They're only plastic, but I love them. They're completely mad. Trousers are from ASOS, I think, many years ago. They have a massive hole in their knee where I fell over and ripped them. And gloves are from eBay. And this jumper was a gift from my friend Matt 2 Christmases ago from Benetton. And I've got this cute duffel bag. No idea where it came from. I've had it for years, but that's me today for autumn.
Go about the gloves in this.
Oh, We're in Green Park on a very autumnal day. Behind us is, what's that called? Buckingham Palace. And I'm just going to show you a little bit of Green Park because it looks stunning today. And we're just off to the West End.
Good morning, Sunday morning. I've been up since 6 o'clock, which is nothing unusual, but yeah, I'm still feeling really rough. It's been a strange week. If you've watched the vlog this far, you'll pretty much see what I've done this week. I've left the house twice. I dragged myself to the cinema on Wednesday and for a little walk out with my friend Matt on Thursday, and that is it. I haven't left the house. I've been trying to keep busy at home, but yeah, going from feeling okay to feeling really dreadful from one minute to the next. But you'll see a slightly different backdrop today. We've actually started to move the rooms around, and we've taken our office from the small bedroom next door into the adjoining room, which is much bigger, which is very exciting. It's a bit of a game changer, we decided yesterday when we did our massive furniture move. I'm not going to show you anymore because there is stuff everywhere. It's a bit of a nightmare. We're having a sort of clear out and reorganisation while we do stuff, but I will do a little house tour soon because yeah, I think it's going to look really nice. And that's pretty much all I've done. I actually spent most of the week binging on season 5 of The Crown, and I'm going to preface this by saying I am not a royalist by any stretch of the imagination. In my family, I'm committing treason by even watching The Crown, but I absolutely love Leslie Manville, Imelda Staunton, Elizabeth Debicki. These actresses, Olivia Williams, who plays Camilla. I was just really curious to see it because of them, and funnily enough, I tried to watch season 4 for much the same reason concerning Gillian Anderson, because I also love her. And we put the first episode on and I lasted about 3 minutes. I just could not watch that time period recreated. Excuse me. But I thought I would give it a go, and whether it's because I was ill, stuck at home ill, or I don't know. But I binged the whole season 5 this week, and I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of conversation going on at the moment in the press about whether it should have a warning at the beginning of each episode that it's a fiction, because seemingly lots of people are just taking it as absolute fact. I actually fact checked a lot of it as I went along just because I was curious, and a surprising amount of it obviously is based in fact, but there's a lot of artistic license taken, especially around the conversations they're having. But yeah, it's pure trash, and funnily it looks really incredible, and it looks like they've spent a lot of money on it, but at times it also looks incredibly cheap. And I did read a funny thing about the Queen's visit to Moscow, and they actually filmed that in Bradford and made Bradford look like Moscow, which I thought was really funny. I kind of knew that they definitely didn't film it in Russia, obviously, but yeah, there was a kind of weirdness to it, and I wondered where it had been filmed, and apparently it was Bradford. But yeah, I thought Elizabeth Debicki was incredible. You know, she had Diana down, and at times it was sort of spine-chilling to watch because we all know how that story ended, and it was kind of spooky. But yeah, I was just kind of taken away by the soap opera of it all. I said to my friend Matt, you know, at any point I was expecting Joan Collins to walk in. It was very camp and very trashy, but yeah, hugely addictive. They know what they're doing at Netflix, I have to say. So yeah, I would check it out if you were curious about it. Maybe you've already watched it, let me know in the comments. But yeah, it hasn't changed my view about the wealth and privilege of the royal family in any shape or form, but as a soap opera I thought it was really interesting. And yeah, that's about all I've done. That's about the most exciting thing I've done. Oh, actually, I also got the meat calendar came back from the printers on Friday. If you don't know about the meat project, check out meatzine.com. I'll put a link below if you've any interest. But this year I've produced 12 gaping up zines featuring 12 men, and this calendar features all those guys, and I'm so happy with this. If you've pre-ordered it, thank you so much. They are going out in the next week. If you haven't, I would love you to get hold of a copy of this. It's really classy. It's really, if I say so myself, great photography of a gorgeous bunch of men that I've met and photographed this year. And yeah, I'm so happy to see this. It's taken me a few weeks to get it completely right, but it looks great. And yeah, if you go to meatzine.com you can order it and you can see a couple of pictures from it. But yeah, I just wanted to share that for anybody that's interested, because I know I pick up a couple of followers from my meat mail outs. So thank you for following. Thank you for sticking with the video this far if you have, and please like and subscribe. And I'm gonna leave it again because I'm babbling on, but I will see you next week. Hopefully I will have a more interesting week, hopefully get some work in. I'm still really planning on talking a bit more about work, but yeah, this week's been a mess. But enjoy your Sunday, and thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.